Okay, so Alec Benjamin, Boy in the Bubble, right? I can't remember who actually requested it. My feed is not letting me going further up, but whoever donated that, I appreciate it very much. This is your reaction. Alec Benjamin, I don't know if we've ever done Alec Benjamin before. Boy in the Bubble, let's rock and roll. Let's see what we've got over here.
48, I was walking home, stepped to the gate and I'm all alone. I had chicken on the plate, but the food was cold. Then I covered up my face so that no one knows. I didn't want trouble, I'm the boy in the bubble. But then came trouble. When my mom walked into the living room, she said, boy, you gotta tell me what they did to you. I said, you don't wanna know the things I had to do. She said, son, you gotta tell me why you're black and blue. I said, I didn't want trouble, I'm the boy in the bubble. But then came trouble.
I didn't want trouble, I'm the boy in the bubble. Why are you black and blue? I love the way he's actually painting the picture, like where I came home, there was chicken on the plate, right? And my mother's like, what's the, what happened? Why are you all black and blue? I didn't want trouble. So I kind of feel like this is going to be like a bullying song, right? Like, so he's being abused at school by bullies, essentially, and then he sort of stood up for himself. This is where I think we're going with it.
I said I didn't want trouble, I'm the boy in the bubble. But then came trouble, and my heart was pumping, chest was screaming, mind was running, air was freezing. Put my hands up, put my hands up. I told this kid I'm ready for a fight. Punch my face, do it cause I like the pain. Every time you curse my name.
Yo, okay, wait, I like this, 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 I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Okay, so that I like the fact that even when he starts like sort of saying that he starts saying that he's starting to like feel like you can feel that adrenaline pumping in his thing, like he's like about to stand up for himself. So just listen to this.
Punch my face.
Nope, not there. It's going back a little bit.
And my heart was pumping, chest was screaming, mind was running, air was freezing. Put my hands up, put my hands up. I told this kid I'm ready for a fight.
Let's go.
Punch my face, do it cause I like the pain.
Hey.
Every time you curse my name, I know you want the satisfaction, it's not gonna happen.
Let's go, bro. I like to hear that. I like to hear that. That's how I'm going to be with regards to as a parent. I'm going to be like, if they are bullying at school. So when they say they're bullying and whatever else, and they say, no, you need to tell them, no, my son is going to learn to stand up for himself. Nobody pushes him down. Nobody does that kind of thing. You stand up, right? And if somebody comes to abuse you, you abuse them fucking right back. There is no ways that he will stand down, right? No ways. That's just not going to be. He'll grow up to be a man. That's how I was at school. I never went home to my dad and said, oh no, this and this and this and this. My dad was actually a little bit, I'd still listen to my son. My dad was like, okay, why is it my problem? Aren't you a man? Deal with it. A little bit heavy, a little bit heavy. But my dad was a military man. He was like, stop being a bitch, go sort it out. You know what I mean? So a lot of the times I did, and then I got called into the office. Let's go.
I know you want the satisfaction, it's not gonna happen. Knock me out.
Hey.
Kick me when I'm on the ground.
Okay.
It's only gonna let you down.
Love it.
Come the lightning and the thunder, you're the one who suffer. Well, I squared him up, left my chest exposed. He threw a quick left hook and it broke my nose. I had thick red blood running down my clothes and a sick look, cause I liked it though. I said I didn't want trouble, I'm the boy in the bubble.
I like
But
this
then
song.
came trouble, and my heart was pumping, chest was screaming, mind was running.
I like this portrayal in terms of like he's like the nerdy kid, and it's almost like he's got the astronaut's helmet, so it's almost like alluding to the fact that he's going to go far because he's got dreams, he's got aspirations, and he's got a little wagon of everything. So he's living in the dream world, and he's got dreams, right? So he's the smart one. He looks like beyond all of this crap, right? And he almost like sort of uses that as a protection for himself, which is a beautiful sort of metaphor. Those are the things, your dreams are what make you stronger. I think that's a really, really beautiful way to portray it, right? And then so using that as like, I'm going to stand up to these bullies. I'm going to be what I want to be. You're not going to take me down because, I'm the odd one out. I like that.
Nose was bleeding, put my hand
Let's go.
Punch my face. Do it 'cause I like.
You had to do that. But when I was in school, do that to me. Do that to me when I was in school. I had a short fuse. I told you guys, I came from a very, very tough upbringing. Very hard upbringing. Right? Very abusive household. And I promise you, you do that to me in school. I promise you, your parents would be called in saying that something of yours has been broken. I had no scam to take it to whatever nth degree because I literally had this much of a fuse when I was in school. You know what I mean? I like took out all of my homely frustration on people who try to fuck with me when I was in school. I was unruly at one point.
Like the pain every time you curse my name. I know you want the satisfaction. It's not gonna happen. Knock me out.
Hey.
Kick me when I'm on the ground.
I like this song.
It's only gonna let you down.
Beautiful.
Come the lightning and the thunder, you're the one who suffers. 6:48, he was walking.
Come the lightning and the thunder, and you the one to suffer. That's what also what I want to say is that I was a quiet kid. I was a quiet kid at school. I was in class. I kept quiet. I went to the football field. That's where I found, I always used to play football, being soccer. That's where I found the most release in my life, was just playing football. I played football my entire life. I went playing soccer on the fields and things like that. Just don't stand in the way, because the moment you do stand in my way, like he says, when the lightning and the thunder came, I had a very, very heavy snapping point. Very heavy. I couldn't like sort of like mediate it properly. It was just, there was no sort of like deliberation or trying to be diplomatic. I went from like 0 to 100 in a split second. It was either I was calm or I saw red in a split second, right? And then it took a lot for you to calm me down. So I get it, and it comes from real hard upbringings.
Walking home with the blood on his hands from a broken nose, but like every other day, he was scared to go back to his house 'cause his pops was home, drowning his troubles in whiskey bubbles, just looking for trouble. Well, there's no excuse for the things he did, but there's a lot at home that he's dealing with, 'cause his dad's been drunk since he was a kid, and I hope one day that I'll say to him, put down those bubbles and that belt buckle in this broken bubble. Punch my face.
There's only one difference there. My dad didn't live in a caravan. Okay.
Say to him, put down those bubbles and that belt buckle in this broken bubble. Punch my face. Do it 'cause I like the pain.
Hey.
Every time you curse my name, I know you want the satisfaction. It's not gonna happen. Knock me out. Kick me when I'm on the ground. It's only gonna let you down. Come the lightning and the thunder, you're the one who suffer.
Oh, take a look at that. He passed it on to the bully. Shit, that's mad. Because the bully's also dealing with shit at home. So everybody needs that mask. Everybody needs that protection. Because you never know what's going on at home. So even the bully himself has got his own insecurity, has got his own pain. So he literally passed on the helmet. That's mad. That's mad. I didn't see that at the end there. That was a crazy plot twist at the end there. Wow. Okay. All right. That is crazy.